Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. So, another maintenance has begun. We have another update video for you guys today. We're going to go over everything you need to know when you're logging in to PSO2 post-maintenance on the 3rd of March. Either way, let's go ahead and roll the intro. So the first time you're watching one of these videos, you're asking yourself, why do I sit here and listen to this guy read me information I can read myself? You're absolutely correct. NGS.ps2.com or ps2.com/players. Scroll on down, you'll find all the important information listed right here. There's actually something I did notice, but they are EOSing Epic Games. The Epic Online Service EOS system provided by Epic Games will be undergoing maintenance. Hey, hold on. Oh, I learned that is end of service, not Epic Online Service. I thought they were EOSing the Epic Games version of the game. That's funny. Okay, it's just the Epic Online servers will have a main. You should really not do. Okay, Sega, you should probably not put EOS here. All the people who are like screaming end PSO2NGS, you can start PSO3. They probably, their eyes lit up when they saw EOS here. Oh man, and I've always said, you know, that's not gonna fix anything, but and I always use Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 as the catalyst for that, but Xenoverse 3 got announced, so yeah, that's not gonna work anymore. Anyway, moving on. If you want to see all the important information, it is all listed right here for you guys. But in case you're not someone who likes to read, kick back, relax. I will go through everything for you. That way you don't have to sit here and read words. As we know, ARCs can't read. Neither can I, to be honest. This is very difficult for me. A lot of takes go into this. Either way, so starting on the 4th, which is in like 20 minutes for me. Central City is decorated with spring decorations. Region Mag is getting a spring makeover. So spring event. Events are very formulaic these days. It's not really all that interesting. Most of the time it's just like an LTQ that's actually kind of interesting. Sometimes they're cool, sometimes they're kind of lame. This really depends on what we've got, but these are usually a vehicle to deliver you more resources that you might need for upgrading your weapons, your armor. Let's be honest, you guys aren't using it for either one of those things. You're just collecting and then letting it collect dust in those situations. You're trying to scrape whatever money you can out of it to use for your fashion, and then complain you don't have enough of it. So pretty standard stuff. Navigator is Zia Andy this time around. She's rocking the sorcery student attire. It's going to be going with Mr. Reverie scratch we'll look at in just a moment here. Chocolate fountain and wall wine rack build parts, as well as the Desir rifle for accessory from the seasonal points shop exchange. So cool stuff. Not terrible, not amazing, but it is what it is. Oh, that's right. The limited time quest this time around is Blue Sky Racer Skyscraper. It is going after Ruin EX is what he's being called, which is interesting because the ruins, usually it's Ruin something, but I guess he's EX this time around instead of Dragon X. So weird naming scheme, I guess. I don't know why they decided to do that, but they did. But essentially this is going to take place in all the skyscrapers in Nameless City. We will be essentially fighting from the tops of the skyscrapers all the way till we fight Ruin EX at the very end, which is just Dragon X from base PSO2. Buildings on your only platforms, watch your step, you can fall, blah, blah, blah. Looks like it has some other enemies in the mix too. We also have the upgrades for the 14-star rarity weapons, the Spradio rarity weapons. We're at the Leafadio weapons now, so this is the next upgrade for them. I owe you guys 2 videos about weapon upgrades actually, so I'll be covering those in the next coming days. Keep an eye out for those, and I will get those taken care of for you guys. So yeah, today will be the update video. Tomorrow will likely be the Archie video. The next day will likely be the Leafadio video. I may spread those out because I have a couple of videos I have to get in between, but we'll cross that bridge as we come to it. Either way, Leafadio upgrade looks like it's going to require prog grinders still, and then 150 of these Spradio Volt ones. So looks like the Spradio Volts are what they're going to be going with. We also have a new special scratch with some camos. That's basically, I don't have a lot to say about that. The next scratch is the Mystical Reverie 26. So dragon themed outfits, bunny girl outfits. Oh, I guess Mystical Reverie was the old one. I mentioned Zia Andy's outfit being a part of Mystical Reverie. That's a part of the previous scratch from the sorcery scratch. We already got that one. So yeah, sorry, wanted to correct that. But we got the mythical dragon themed outfits, bunny girl outfits. Scalies are going to be very, very happy. Buff is Hail Dragon Man. I think the chest piece is separate, and if it is, I might use it for something else. But yeah, we have this outerwear that is for type 1 and type 2, outerwear for type 1 and type 2, and then the basewear for type 2 specifically. We got the kneel emote, bruh, booty out, pretty typical. And I believe with weapon display pose 18, we finally have a weapon display pose for every single weapon in the game, is what I am told. I don't know if that's the case, but you guys feel free to correct me in the comments. We also have Dragonheart camo, and then of course the idle QT sit EX puts you in a tiny nest as opposed to the regular QT sit, which I feel like people are like the regular QT sit more, to be perfectly honest. And that's it for the update information. We can take a look at the scratch, which is Mystical Reverie. Again, we can see some of the concept art. It always looks way better in the concept art than actually in game, which kind of kills me sometimes. Oh yeah, look at that. So it looks like it's its own baseware. That's interesting. It's a baseware. I wonder if I can find a way to, because the baseware is kind of cool. And if you can find a way to like get rid of like the claw feet and the claw hands, it could be a pretty dope baseware, man. Oh yeah, look at the innerwear is just this. So yeah, I could use that for something else. That's actually interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, we'll have to see how that works out. I did the same thing for the female ones too. That's actually really, really cool. This outerwear is pretty dope as well. So very, very cool combinations. It looks like the hair is the actual dragon head. The camo is not bad looking. They also have some makeup for the scales. Some new tattoos, it looks like too. Ryunjin back tattoo. Interesting. Heavy wheel, looks like the tail, the dragon tails, and dragon wings. Those are all pretty dope. I actually like a lot of that. Also, we have a Slay to Slay campaign. Slay to Slay campaign to celebrate the 6th anniversary of PSO2's global version. It's 6 years since global launch. So it's 5 years of NGS, 6 years of global launch. Come a long way. Come a long way, man. Look at the outfits that are available for this campaign. SEGA, don't just be throwing uncensored feed out there. That's weird. Stop that. So we've got some camos. Bullet Kunai, the Geketsunata, and the Rule Lyra. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. I don't know. Looks like login during the campaign periods to receive fabulous gifts. This is just login gifts, it looks like. So from the 4th to the 10th, from the 10th to the 17th, from the 17th, 18th, 24th, and then 24th to 31st. Looks like camo plus grinders, NEX experience, and spring tickets. These are good to save, by the way, for whenever you need to level classes. You can stack the EX increases are their own modifier. So you can stack this with like N experience increase, and then you have an NEX experience increase. But all the EXs are on the same one. So like if you had an NEX experience, you couldn't have an NEX like Tri Boost or an NEX rare drop rate or NEX, you know, Meseta drop rate or whatever. They're like their own little category and they can't be overlapped. Oh, let's see. 5th anniversary Thankful March. Okay. Rare drop rate, not bad. Bullet Kunai's there. 2 master. So here's the sad truth. Doesn't it take like 5 master cubes to be able to do anything with it? Am I misremembering that? If so, like, this is kind of stingy. It's like not that big a deal. If you've been playing for long enough, you probably have all your stuff at 20 as it is if you've been using your master cubes pretty efficiently. And if you're still rolling, you're mostly rolling to try to get like optimal everything. But I feel like at this point in the game, if you've been playing long enough, you really don't actually use any of the other cubes at all for this. You just use master cubes to try to roll 20s of like exactly what you want. I know some people that actually have all of it too already done, which is kind of crazy. Boost campaign. So it looks like there's gonna be a boost campaign starting on the 10th. For rare drop rate, skill drop rate, and initial bonuses for premium set users. This is how it should be realistically. If you're gonna have premium and give them extra bonuses, just have them get bonuses while other people get bonuses and have it be a bit more like that. That kind of, you know, it tracks a little bit. Some people aren't the biggest fan of that, but I feel like this is kind of like the best case scenario, so it's not like too pay to win. Because we all know that extra RDR is a scam anyway. An extra 10% on 0 is still 0. And then of course the Epic Online Services, or EOS, a maintenance announcement. This is such a bad way of saying this. Is so bad, dude. Holy shit. Yo, anyone in the comments, if you saw this originally and thought it was like EOS for the Epic Game Store, because realistically, like, who really uses it all that much? It's great for people who want to spend on AC and support a creator because the codes are available there and it doesn't cost you any extra and you actually help us out. But outside of that, it's really not worth it in the slightest. And it's really funny that it's there. I think that's it. That should cover everything, right? We have suspicion. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. But that is pretty much it. If there's anything I missed, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to keep up with more, and I will see you all next time. Take care, my friends. Peace out.